Hello everyone, and welcome to today's lesson. In this video, we're going to talk about English at the airport, one of the most important topics for anyone who travels or hopes to travel in the future. Airports can be busy, confusing, and sometimes stressful places, so learning the right English phrases can make everything smoother, easier, and a lot more comfortable. Today's lesson will take you step by step through the whole airport experience, from the moment you entered the building to the moment you reach your gate. We'll talk about common questions, helpful vocabulary, and simple ways to respond confidently. So get ready, relax, and let's learn together. Before we begin, let me introduce the channel. You're watching English Easy to Learn, where I help you improve your English in simple, clear, and enjoyable ways. My goal is to make learning English feel natural and friendly, just like a conversation with a good teacher. If you enjoy lessons like this one, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow along with more videos. Now, with that said, let's get into our topic for today. Before we jump into examples and dialogues, let's talk more about greetings at the airport. Greetings are important because they set the tone for the whole interaction. When you're traveling, you will meet many people: airport staff, security officers, airline employees, and passengers from many different countries. A polite greeting can make the communication easier and more pleasant. At airports, greetings are usually short and simple. When you approach a counter, such as check-in or customer service, you will often hear things like, "Good morning," "Hello," "Hi, how can I help you?" And it's always a good idea to reply with a friendly tone. Even a small smile and a simple "good morning" can make the whole conversation smoother. If you are the one starting the conversation, you can also say, "Hello, I'd like some help, please," or "Hi, I have a question." Another thing to remember is that greetings often come with polite expressions like "please," "thank you," and "excuse me." These words are small, but they make a big difference. For example, if you need to get someone's attention in a crowded airport, saying "excuse me" first makes your request sound much more polite. And at the end of a conversation, even if it was short, saying "thank you" is always appreciated. Now that we've warmed up with greetings, let's walk through the typical journey at an airport and the most useful English phrases you will need. The first step is usually check-in. At the check-in counter, the staff may greet you and then ask for your passport and ticket. They might hear, "May I see your passport, please?" or "Where are you flying today?" A clear response would be something like, "Yes, here you go," or "I'm flying to London today." They might also ask if you have any luggage to check in. A common question is, "Do you have any bags to check?" If you do, you can say, "Yes, I have one bag," or "Yes, I have 2 suitcases." If you don't, you can simply say, "No, I only have carry-on." Once your bags are checked, the agent will often tell you your gate number and boarding time. They might say, "Your gate is A12 and boarding begins at 10:45. You can reply with, "Thank you very much." After check-in, the next area you'll go through is security. Security officers are usually direct and clear. They may tell you, "Please place your bag on the conveyor belt. Take off your jacket and belt. Remove laptops and liquids from your bag." If you're not sure what to do, you can always ask, "Do I need to take this out?" or "Is this okay?" Simple questions like these help you avoid mistakes and keep things moving smoothly. Next comes immigration or passport control, depending on your country. The officer may ask questions like, "What is the purpose of your trip?" "How long will you be staying?" "Where will you be staying?" Keep your answers short and honest. "I'm here for vacation." "I will be staying for 2 weeks." "I'm staying at a hotel." After that, you'll finally arrive at the departure area. This is where you wait for your flight, find your gate, shop, or relax. If you're unsure about your gate, or if something changes, you can ask airport staff, "Excuse me, could you tell me where gate A12 is?" Or, "Has the gate for flight 203 changed?" Sometimes flights get delayed, so you may hear announcements like, "Flight 203 to London is delayed. Please wait for further updates." It's always good to listen carefully to announcements, as airports can be loud and busy. Now let's talk about boarding. When it's time to board the plane, the airline staff may say, "We are now boarding passengers in Group A," or, "Please have your passport and boarding pass ready." When you reach the boarding agent, simply hand over your documents and say, "Here you go," or "Thank you." They may reply, "Have a nice flight," and you can say, "Thank you." Inside the plane, flight attendants may greet you again with, "Welcome aboard." Once you find your seat, you might need to ask another passenger, "Excuse me, is this seat 14B?" Or, "Excuse me, may I get to my seat?" Flight attendants may also ask, "Would you like something to drink?" You can answer with something simple like, "Yes, water please," or "No, thank you." And finally, when the plane lands and you arrive at your destination, you may need to go through arrival procedures, pick up your baggage, and follow signs to customs or exit. If you can't find something, you can politely ask, "Excuse me, where is baggage claim?" Or, "Which way is customs?" Throughout the entire airport experience, remember that polite greetings, calm speaking, and simple sentences are your best tools. Airport staff talk to hundreds of travelers every day, so they appreciate clear and friendly communication. Even if your English is not perfect, confidence and politeness help a lot. So that completes today's lesson. I hope this guide makes your next airport trip easier and more enjoyable. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to English Easy to Learn for more helpful lessons. See you in the next video.